Good morning and welcome to your weekly dose of Mindset Mondays on Rise with BTV. My name is Tony Subramony and I will be your morning anchor, carrying through this morning's episode as we help you get your week started on the right note.
Hi, I'm Anna-May from True Awakenings NLP Coaching and Training Center. And I'd like to talk about a topic today called the conscious and the unconscious. Now, it's a familiar topic for some people, and for some people it's a very new topic. So what does it actually mean? So the conscious mind is the part that I'm using right now. It's the part of us that's aware, that rationalizes, that thinks, that's objective. And then there's the other part of the mind that is unconscious to us. We're not necessarily aware of it, and we don't need to be aware of it. That's the part of you that is now breathing for you, having your heart beat, having your hair grow, dividing your cells, and running all the functions of your body is only one element of the unconscious. So I want you to think of your conscious mind as the waiter in a restaurant. When you sit down and order your meal, the conscious mind is the waiter taking down all the details, exactly how you like your preferred meal. And as human beings, we like having our own unique spin and flair on things. So sometimes we'll add a few things, ingredients into the meal, or we'll ask them to hold a few ingredients off the meal. And the details is what the conscious mind is then using to take to the chef in the kitchen, which is your unconscious mind. So I'd like you to think of your conscious mind as the goal setter. This is where we decide what it is that we want to work towards. And the unconscious mind, the chef in the kitchen, is the goal getter. It's the factory, it's the production line. It doesn't check your cholesterol numbers based on your order. It just delivers as you've ordered. So the conscious mind needs to be very clear and very specific about what the details are around the goal. And the unconscious mind produces those results, brings opportunities into your awareness, attracts the right people into your experience as a result of the order that you've placed. Now, I know that sounds very easy, and it is very easy if you know how to work with your mind. It is one mind, it's not two different minds. They just both play two different roles. So how would you like to learn how to consciously work with your unconscious mind? How to place the order very specifically in a way, in the language that the unconscious mind produces results with. So, think of a time where you wanted to purchase something new, or maybe you thought about going on a holiday, or you wanted to buy a new car or a new outfit. And all of a sudden, everywhere you go, you start seeing this car, or you start seeing ads around this outfit, or holiday destinations. And where do you think that information was coming from? That is the unconscious mind filtering the information to your conscious awareness. And it's a pretty powerful processing speed that the conscious mind works and runs at. It averages around 225 kilometers per second. So pretty fast, right? Your unconscious mind is 160,000 kilometers per second. Don't try and catch it. I can assure you it's too fast. So the best thing is to observe what is happening, and then from that observation sit back and say, what was the order that I placed that I might not be aware of? Because everything you've ever experienced in life, unfortunately sometimes not so great, hopefully our focus can clear up and become specific to what it is that we want, and then what we create becomes a lot easier and filled with more joy. So stay tuned for more information around the beautiful power of your mind, and learn how that you can utilize these techniques to transform all areas of your life.
everybody, Jen from Flag Animal Farm, and meet Mighty JJ, the awesome rat. She's a bit old now and grey, but she's still got so much heart. Now, did you know that she is far more intelligent than a cat, cleaner than a cat too, and they make the most amazing pets. So if I actually say to you guys, what's the best pet? You know exactly that a rat. These are the American black and white rats. So they're not the normal rats you see in your household, in your ceilings that cause so much havoc. These guys are actually exotics. Look how cute she is. She actually loves you. Now, rats are amazing because they eat anything. So if you're cooking a stew, they'll love some of your stew. They eat the seeds like your hamsters. And the one at home, I've got one called Ratty Tatty at home. And when I stir the pot at home, he actually sits on my foot because he then lets me know that he wants something from the pot. And at home as well, I've also got Cheddar, who's a hand-raised wild rat. And let me tell you something about a wild rat. They can climb the walls. They can get in and out of everything. But these guys here are lovely because they can't. They make the most amazing child's pet. They come to you by name. They love to sit on the couch and watch movies with you. They're much calmer than your normal rats, as you can see with Mighty JJ. And same as the bunny, have a look at the whiskers. Wide whiskers to indicate how wide the hole must be for them to go and cruise into. Yes, my darling. And they love being on your head as well, so you can walk around like this all day long. So everybody, if you're looking for a wonderful pet, go and save a rat's life. Go to the pet shop and adopt one of these guys because you will change their lives. They don't live for long, they live 2 to 3 years. So quality of life and quantity, but they will love you back for that. Thank you guys. Say bye to JJ.
Welcome back to Rise with BTV. With me, I've got a very talented, adorable young boy who represents South Africa in his golf. How cute. How are you?
Good.
Is he good?
Very good, thank you.
How old are you?
6 years old.
How much do you play golf?
Monthly tournament. And then SA Kids Golf.
That's amazing. So I know there's, okay, let me ask you this. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
I'm Taryn, Carter's mom.
He's been playing golf for like 5 years now.
Yes.
How did you get him into it? How did you realize that this is a passion for this young little boy?
So at about 18 months, he had a little plastic set, and we just noticed that he had the hand-eye coordination, where he would hit the ball every day in the garden, and he loved it.
Yeah.
His father plays, my dad plays, so in the family, he loves going with his uncles and his grandpas and going on the course. And he's just, love's just grown.
Yes, and when did you realize that, whoa, this boy is actually good? You know, at 6 years old, he's playing golf.
So, I think he started proper lessons at about 4 years old. At Royal Country Club, and then we were approached by SA Kids, and they said to us to come try out with their tournaments.
Yes.
And then you can kind of get a feel with kids from all over KZN, and Carter normally always places either first or second. So just a natural talent. We just so proud of it.
It's amazing. I can't believe it. You know. And Carter, do you have any friends playing with you? Have you made a lot of friends playing golf?
Yes.
So Tommy, I know that you went on a trip where he represented South Africa. Do you mind telling me more about that?
Yes, we went to San Lemire golf course down the south coast, and yeah, it was the first time that Carter played a tournament 3 days back to back. We had to play every day.
For a 6-year-old, that's a lot.
Yes, so it was. We were a bit hesitant because he had just turned 6. He only turned 6 in August, so he was one of the youngest. But when we asked him, he said it was something he wanted to do, and he was so excited. So yeah, we went, and he made us so proud,
That's amazing.
and he loved it.
So Carter, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Tiger Woods.
That's amazing.
A golf professional.
I thought you wanted to be Batman with your Batman socks. Or do you want to play golf or be Batman?
Play golf.
Play golf. That's a good choice. Good choice. So, where do you see yourself and your little boy in the next 5 to 10 years? I mean, he's already representing South Africa. It's a big deal. It's a big thing. You know, where do you see yourselves going?
So that was one of our concerns. Well, not really a concern, but when he started playing, we didn't know if there were any avenues of where we were going to go with this. And joining the SA Kids Association's just been eye-opening. So with all their monthly competitions, we then get different newsletters of other different competitions happening. He went to another competition, which was a world qualifier in Joburg when he was only 5 years old. So we went in February.
Goodness.
Which was incredible. Also, again, the youngest there. He played really well. I think he placed 6th there. So what they'll normally do is they'll take the top 3, and then they'll ask you if you would like to represent your country overseas. And then they will send you invitations to the different competitions internationally. So they'll be in Dublin or in America or quite a few countries. So you'll get those invitations, and then if you would like to go, you can then go. So the whole thing just opened our eyes to all these opportunities for Carter, and it's just been, we're just so grateful. So, yeah, we're excited.
Big things coming for you, boy. So, Carter, where do you want to go play overseas?
In America.
That's amazing. It's far away. Are you ready? Are you excited? That's awesome. I'm going to come and watch you. Is that okay? I'll stand there and watch you. So, with him being 6, you know, there's not a lot of school happening between the ages of 1 and 5, you know, so there's not a lot of worry. But he is in grade R now, going to grade 1 in next year. School, golf, how do you think that's going to work? Is it going to work?
I definitely wanted to work. Like for the San Lemire trip, we had to take a week off of school. And even grade R, it's still school.
It's important,
you know, it is, it's still important. So any work, and his teacher's been absolutely incredible. So any schoolwork or anything that he missed, we would then catch up on.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is something that we always would want to put first as his education. And we're hoping that whatever way it goes will obviously help make it work for Carter.
Yeah. So I'm very excited for you and for Carter, and I know this boy is going places, big places. I'm very excited for you, and I'm proud of you, Carter. Well done. Okay.
Thank you.
When you are the world champion in golf, I'm going to invite you again, and we're going to chat again.
So yes.
If people want to get involved in Carter's golf, how can they do that?
So I set up a little Instagram page for him. It's Carter_Ross.16. So anyone can follow along on his journey where we post updates and his little competitions. And yeah, I basically started it. I tried to do it from the beginning where it was him at 18 months, still hitting balls in his nappies all the way up until now. So it's just like a nice little story for us to keep for him as well, to hand over to him one day. Of his journey.
It's amazing. To the viewers out there, follow Carter's story. Go and support this young, handsome little man, and we'll see you soon.
Once the skin is completely clean, we check by having a look at our cotton rounds. We make sure the skin is safe for product application. We now apply the medical grade carbon product onto the skin, whereby we put a thin layer of carbon onto the skin. Once the carbon dries, I will then activate the soft wavelength laser device. This device is not dangerous. It consists of a short wavelength and therefore meaning this does not have any radiation. So I cannot cause any pigmentation or any bad results to the skin in the years to come. The Black Diamond treatment is an all-in-one amazing facial treatment. One of our sessions is the equivalent to 4 chemical peels results without any downtime, no peeling, no redness, just absolutely fantastic results. So first of all, what the Black Diamond is good for? It's good for your fine lines, your wrinkles, a massive skin exfoliation, the acne bacteria control, whether it being normal pimples, blackheads or whiteheads, rosacea as well as eczema, and it lightens and brightens your skin as well. Fantastic treatment to do before an event as there's absolutely no downtime. It's phenomenal for collagen stimulation. You get instant results and your best results are always in 2 weeks' time. Why that is because we're putting oxygen back into your blood flow, and as you know, the body cannot survive or regenerate its skin cells from the inside out if there's no oxygen in your body. So when we start the Black Diamond treatment, we first do a full skin analysis. This treatment is amazing for individuals of all ages and all skin types. So once the skin is complete, we then apply our products. But before we do that, I then ask my clients to actually feel their skin so they can see that the actual machine is doing the work and not the skincare products we're putting onto the face. Our next step is to make sure the skin is clean. So once again, we thoroughly cleanse the skin. I keep cleaning the skin until the cotton rounds remain white. You'll actually see a brown color on the cotton rounds. That is the dead skin cells that we are removing from the skin. Our next step is then to apply our collagen spray to keep our collagen hydrating the skin. We then put on a cooling gel just for that lovely smooth feeling, and then we put on our day cream.
And just like that, the show has come to an end. Thanks to our sponsors, La Montagne, Puzo Water, and the Air Shack for supporting us during our new endeavors. To the viewers and guests, thank you so much for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed your time with us as much as we have with you. We will see you soon. Bye-bye.